right, so we're here at Pac Performance. We've got Peter Rehayem, George Rehayem and Rocky Rehayem, long-time supporters of Jamboree, so we thought we'd come down for a visit. Peter, tell us what you love about racing Jamboree.
Jamboree's obviously been in my family for a long time, so I've been going to the track and to Jamboree specifically for over 20 years, so it just feels good to carry on the family tradition and to compete.
Yeah. And you debuted last year and you won.
Yep.
How did that feel?
You know, it felt kind of surreal because obviously I've been watching all these people race for so long, so whilst I've been at the track, so it felt really good. I'd worked hard and I just got in the car, so it came as a bit of a surprise, but it was really enjoyable.
And tell us about your car, what you're running, what class you're running in.
So I run in Pro Compact. I drive a RX3, 13B 5-speed clutchless transmission. This car actually used to be my uncle's car, so my uncle Rodney used to race this car for many years, so it was kind of a good car to get into the Pro Compact class.
Yep. And is there anyone in Pro Compact that you're looking forward to lining up to? Anyone you want to race specifically? I
just want to race everyone, to be honest. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't going to the track to win the meet again.
Yep.
I want to get my second J, so we should be good.
Yeah. And with the prize money as well, does that motivate you a little bit more to bring that billet J home?
I think prize money or not, every time I go to the track I want to go to win, so whether it's for $5,000 or not, I just want to go and win the meeting, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Impact bracket, looking tough, but mainly they're rotaries. Why do you think that is?
Well, you're only allowed to run a 13B in Pro Compact, obviously, so I think these days everyone's finding it very hard to compete with the two-rotor. They're on the cusp of running a 5-second pass in the 13B, and I don't think the 4-cylinders can keep up, to be honest. So a lot of the people that couldn't figure out the rotaries have gone to the 4-cylinders, and quite frankly, they probably can't keep up with the sealer. So I think the two-rotor is the way to go, and it's going to be a very good class this year.
Tell us about your RX9 racing it in Factory Extreme.
I think it's only run one Jamboree. The RX9 is reasonably new, but last year we were testing it for the first time last year, so we had a couple of little gremlins, but we mainly transmission issues with it.
Yep.
And straight after Jamboree, we got the shits with the converter and a quick drive and the automatic style, with the Liberty. And we on the way home we decided to put a clutch back in it, and we just been campaigning the car with the clutch now, and just dealing with some suspension issues and some tyre shaking issues that we've hopefully fixed at the moment.
Yep.
And I think we're ready.
Yeah. We watched your unveiling that you did about a year ago of the RX9 and Sam SEDC car.
Yep.
You said that the goal was to muck some shit up. How do you think the progress of that is going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. The engine combination is pretty good.
Yep.
We had some clutch issues, which we've sorted that out, and now it's the chassis that was next and the suspension, and I think we're ready to muck some shit up.
Yeah, and we've put that 5K forward now for the first rotor to hit the 5.
Yep.
Is that what you're aiming for at Brisbane?
It wasn't so much the 5K, I want to run 5s. It doesn't matter how much you pay for that, but yeah, that would be nice, I suppose. It's a big party.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, we that's a goal that we've all had to be the first 5-second rotary, and I think whoever gets it first is whoever deserves it the most, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, perfect. All right, Rocky, tell us about the history of Pac Performance and how it all started right from the beginning.
Oh, I've said that story many a times, Started with 2-stroke motorbikes, and somebody said that there was an engine that didn't have a cam or pistons and stuff like that, and I was interested, had a look at a rotary engine, 2-stroke, pretty close to that motorbike I was riding at the time, and that was it. I fell in love with the engine, and from there what started off as a bit of a hobby in the garage with my brother and our mates, and having a bit of fun on the weekends and what have you, turned out to be this business. So I'd never planned on being this big, and I never thought it would get to this stage, but to make a business, a successful business from something you like doing, it's not really like working, they say. So yeah, pretty fortunate to be able to run in a workshop, and we enjoy doing what we do, and to race cars and make a living from it. And now we're selling stuff not just here in Australia, but we sell our product all over the world. So it's gone international, and I'm pretty proud of the fact of where Pac Performance started and where we are now.
Yep. The growth of that, you guys have been a big supporter of the Jamboree. We're coming into we're celebrating the 35th year of Jamboree this year. How do you feel that Pac's evolved alongside the Jamboree from where you started racing to where you are now?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were probably at one of the very first Jamborees when it was only 4 V-dubs, I think. And steadily the sport grew and we grew with it. And there were times when we would be taking 2 transporter load worth of cars to Brisbane to race annually. And Sydney and New South Wales didn't have a racetrack for a long time. So for us, that was like our, it was a pretty important date on the calendar because we got the race at a good racetrack that was prepped and there wasn't any noise restrictions, et cetera, like we had here in Sydney. So it's very important for us to be at the Jamboree, and it got to showcase what we do and what we've learnt from year to year. And steadily, although, you know, we're not taking 2 carload or 2 transporter load of cars, the cars that we do take up and look after now, they're all high-end cars, so they take just as much time, if not more time, than our own cars. So we spend plenty of time and lots of time at the racetrack and, of course, after hours, looking after our front-running customers, whether it be SEDC or and the crew like that. And so we got a couple of guys that are right up there. We used to look after McKern's car, who was a front runner, and we look after Jason Boff's car, we look after Lee Doherty. There's lots of guys that are all running the front so that we have a hand in and we help. So Jamboree's been a good place for us to promote our product and promote our racecraft and you know, get results.
Yeah. And what was it like watching Peter jump in the wheel last year and then bringing the win home?
You know, proud father moment. I mean, when he got in that car, I think he got in the car about 2 weeks before the Queensland Jamboree, and he'd never driven a manual transmission, like a 5-speed clutchless transmission. And so I coached him on what needed to be done and don't get off the throttle and all the things that happen when you drive those clutchless transmissions for the first time. And he just got in it and he drove it like he'd been driving all his life. And I looked at George at the time and said, wow, you know, I wish we had that kind of experience when we first started racing. So he got in it like a duck to water, they say. And yeah, for him, he was sharp. I mean, you can't beat youth. Simple as that. They're fearless. They don't care that their bones aren't sore like ours. So, and they do it because they love the sport. Yep. Money isn't an incentive. It's the adrenaline and the rush and the media exposure or the YouTube glory or whatever it is that they're going for. So yeah, they don't really care and they don't think about tomorrow. They're only interested in today. So he got in it, drove the car good, sharp on the tree, won the event. I mean, he couldn't have asked for a much better debut. So pretty proud. He made Pac Performance proud, myself proud, his mum, Karen, and uncles and all our fellow customers. So yeah, very good debut.
So tell us about your pit vibe, you know, what preparation it takes to get to Jamboree. You know, if there's ever loud music coming up during Pack Up, we know where it's coming from. Tell us about that pit vibe that you have at the Jamboree, because it always seems so high.
So, you know, win, lose, whatever, the fact that we're all there as a family, with our customers, with our friends, we're going to have a party up there. I mean, you could be doing so many other things that aren't as exciting as what we do. So we're pretty happy being at the event. I mean, we curse leading up to the event because there's countless sleepless nights and hours of preparation, whether it be the race cars or the merch trailer or the food trailer. Like last year, we made 170 pizzas over 3 days to feed our crew. That's a lot of work. Karen organises a lot of that. There's Karen, Billy, the girls look after feeding all the crew. I mean, there's probably 25 of us up there looking after the race cars, our customer cars, and of course our merchandise trailer. So it's a big operation, and there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see, and probably the race car minimum, one of the minimal things that we do compared to the rest of the stuff, whether it be organising food or making sure the trailers are right or getting George's pizza ovens working, etc., etc. So yeah, it's a big job, but like I said, at the end of the meeting, we're having a party regardless if whether we win or not. We're there, we're celebrating. Good place to be.
touching on that after the meeting, we heard that there was a bit of running races with Spot On Performance last year. Who have you put forward and have they been training? Because I've heard a bit of whispers from Spot On that they haven't trained anyone up this year. So if you can get ahead, what's your plan with that?
Yeah, well, Pete can answer that.
Yeah, there was a bit of an Olympic race last year. This year I've banned all of my friends and all of our crew in competing until after the meeting because there was a bit of a mishap last year. But yeah, you know,
What was the mishap?
that's better not explain. There's a bit of an arm wrestling mishap, so you could imagine where that could have gone.
Yeah, we won't tell the boss.
You know, just things like that make the event so enjoyable, you know, because you go to another state and you can bond with these other teams, and it makes it really fun because you're not there just working, you're there having a laugh. You know, everyone has a bit of a drink and everyone has a really good time.
Yeah. And if you could give anyone in Factory Extreme, Pro Compact, whatever bracket, a reality TV show, who would you give it to?
Us. Yeah, maybe us.
Secret Life of Pac Performance, maybe.
It could be a bit of a circus sometimes. You know, I guess it's the perks with working with all your friends.
Yeah.
You know, you do things on the weekends, you just hang out during the week, so it's not like working, it's like hanging out with your mates, so you can imagine what a bunch of 15 men would get up to and what they'd laugh about and the things they would do, so I'd say we'd make a pretty good TV show.
Yeah. You guys always bring ample amount of merch, you have always pumped it. What are you bringing this year? What is Pac Performance merch looking like?
That'd be a question for the girls, but you know, they've always got something new. They're always killing us to put some signage on the cars to make it look a little different every year. They want to make limited, they're doing a lot of limited edition stuff so that it's not looking the same every year. So we like to change things around a little bit.
Yeah.
Different colours, different styles. You know, the girls are following like the fashion at the moment, and they try and keep it cool. You know, because we are cool.
Well, we appreciate you guys sitting with us and having a chat. Is there anything you want to say to close it off or say thanks to in the lead up to Jamboree?
Probably our fans, I suppose. The fans are, we kind of do a lot of this for the fans, you know. I've been calming down on the burnouts a lot because there hasn't been much fans lately, but I think Jamboree, I'm going to have to kick it up a notch again. Rocky probably get the shits, but it doesn't matter. But no, we love the support from everyone, you know, for 30 plus years it's been like that worldwide, not just at Jamboree, so we're good, we're happy racers, we enjoy ourselves, and all our team, you know, we're all the same. We don't really, there's no real banter with other teams. We banter with each other because, you know, that's what we do, you know, and party with each other, and drink and eat with each other, and have a good time with each other.
All right, so we've got a guest special appearance from Mr. Sam SEDC. Run us through your car and what you're running at Jamboree.
Okay, well, we're taking both cars. We're taking the black Camaro, 26B twin turbo. I'll be driving that. And Jay will be racing the red Salupa, 20B turbo, automatic.
Yeah.
Can't wait, actually.
Yeah, and tell us about Jay getting behind the wheel of the FX car.
Okay, well, Jay's been driving that car now for the last 2 years. He's won Jamboree, I think it was last year or the year before. He's obviously having fun driving it. The car's gone 620 at 222, and hopefully in the next 3 weeks we are going to push it to go faster.
Yeah. And tell us about the collab between SEDC and Pac Performance, where that started.
Okay, well, I've met Pac Performance about 35 years ago. When I first met him, I had a 13B proof report RX3 with the plates on buzz off, and I used to go to a different workshop, and then all I hear is Pac-Man this, Pac-Man that. They're fast, you can't catch them. And then I found out more information. These guys were from Wiley Park, just working out of a garage. I said, "Oh man, can't be serious." But anyway, I met him. I finally met him. We're at Lidcombe, Carter Street. I raced one of their customers, or one of their mates. He had a 13B Bridgeport. Was it Bridgeport? and this thing blew me to pieces. Oh, wow. So from that day, we became friends, and here I am after 35 years, sitting next to my brother George. 26 beats faster, yeah?
Not
Good.
yet.
Watch. I'll prove it to you soon.
Not yet, you're not.
We asked the boys before if we could give anyone in the Factory Extreme bracket a reality TV show, and they said Pac, would probably take the win for that. What do you reckon?
100% I agree,
Yeah.
for sure.
You reckon SEDC would be on there too?
He's got no choice.
No doubt. We can't get rid of him.
Hello?
So Factory Extreme has 25k on the line for the prize money. Does that make the SEDC family hungrier for the win? What's the competition like? What does that bring to your team?
It's definitely good that now there's a 25 grand prize win. But we've always loved the SEDC family and Pac Performance. We've always loved Jamboree. But yes, definitely, I reckon this year it'll be really good. I've been hearing everyone wants to go there and race. So definitely this year it's going to be big. And we can't wait ourselves. But 25 grand, it helps us doing the barbecues and drinks. Fuel, no problem.
What if Jay takes the win?
He'll probably take the money.
I'm taking it. I'll give you my bank account.
In the lead up to Jamboree, is there anyone you want to thank, anyone you want to call out? Yeah, who would you like to line up actually against in Factory Extreme?
Who's in my class? I don't want George or Jay.
There's a few people. There's a fifth.
Oh, a fifth, yeah. Yeah. He's my first one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Look, at the end of the day, for me, I go to Jamboree to have fun for the weekend. And 100%, we are going to do our best. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Is there anyone you'd like to thank in the lead up to Jambo?
Yeah, I would like to thank Pac Performance and my crew. There's a lot of time spent on these race cars. And yeah, man, life's good. Doing good. That's about it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Thanks for making a guest appearance.
Nice. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you.